Hello everybody, CNL Stage 1 walkthrough. This is for ages 13, 14, 15, 17, amateurs, masters, and pro. You have 10 total obstacles. You have 4 minutes to complete the course. You'll get 1 retry on the course if you choose to use it. Obstacle 1 is going to start inside of the box that I've taped here. Floor is lava outside of that. What's in play for this obstacle is the blue steps. Hands and feet are allowed. You get your first point when you have touched the black rope with your hand or your foot. Okay? Second obstacle is going to start on the platform or on the rope, or a combination of either. These are both still in play, with as well the other 3 ropes ending on your platform here. The only difference here for the pro division, you won't be allowed to use your feet on the ropes at all, even for the touch point of the first point. So it does have to be a hand touch point there. Third obstacle is not finished being built yet. So we have Drew, which is the machinery for right now. This is a quick release style obstacle. You will be starting on the platform, and you will have a trigger system here to pull or push, which will release this block. You will only have that amount of time to catch up to the block. To get there, you will have to go around the spider wall. What's in play, hands and feet are allowed on these objects. The ninja step, the ledge here, the purple wall, the surface of the wall. You cannot be grabbing like the top corners or the side bits. The top of the precision trainer right here, the top of the precision trainer right here, and obviously your block. Now the circle will be rolling quite a bit quick, so you will have to move fast. Now if the block circle gets past our line on the ground here, it's now dead. You cannot use it anymore, even if it rolls back. We will move it out of the way so you're not tempted to use it. You have only this amount of space to get to them. Your obstacle ends when you land on the finishing platform here. Again, and hands and feet are allowed on this block, okay? Incidental contact is allowed on here. By that I meant you can actually use this to stop you for safety reasons, so this is in play, okay? For pro, yeah, my mechanic's gonna send it down the block here. For pro, you're gonna have a lot smaller of a object, okay? Same rules apply. Once this passes this line, it is now dead. You cannot use it anymore. For pro, this is feet only. So no hands on this item at all. Hands will still be allowed on anything I mentioned through here. Obstacle number 4, it starts on this bar that I'm hanging off of. We will have it marked off with tape, a lot more colorful tape so you can see. Anything on the rage cage is in play to get to the start, hands and feet for all age groups, okay? Once you're on this bar, the only age group that can still use their feet is masters. They can use their feet on any part of this rage cage the whole way through. Every other age group is now hands only, and it's only the top monkey bars for hands only, okay? Your point ends for everybody when they get both hands controlled on this bar in front of your next obstacle. Next obstacle, point 5. Starting on the bar, a few differences here. For the masters and the 13-14 age division, your dismount first platform is this weight plate. For 15-17 and amateur, the weight plate won't be here. You'll have to land here. For pro, those won't be there. You'll be landing here, okay? For all divisions, these will all be still here. The distance might change a little bit for each divisions, but there'll be 5 objects, 2, I guess technically 1 tire, and 3 Bosu balls. This is all feet only. getting to a touch point of at least 1 foot on here, okay? Obstacle number 6 is a split decision. So once you have gotten this touch point, you can then choose which way you want to go. Now, if you come off the block and you choose to go back to the block to do this obstacle, you've made your choice. You cannot come back off the ground at all, okay? If you have done the same thing and come over to this obstacle and gotten completely off the ground, you cannot go back to that obstacle. You have then made your choice. This obstacle is the dyno undergrabs. Starting with the only hand holds that'll be on the only rock holds that'll be on the wall is going to be this green one, this red one, and this foothold here, and this foothold here. You're also allowed to use the surface of the wall. You go from this position, or whatever position you can make, up to this bar right here. From this bar, you do have this platform and this ledge. You also will have this ledge, the surface of the wall. Masters will be allowed to use this little section of bar, only masters. These blocks are in play for all age groups. This bar is in play for all age groups. This bar is again in play only for masters, okay? The platform ending is right here. Controlled landing on this one, pillar can be in for safety there. If you choose the other way, this will be the same setup for all the age divisions. The first 3 teeters will be teetered down. The final 2 are going to be teetered up. What is in play on this obstacle is only the tops of the teeter-totters, okay? You can use the little elbow that will be included as the top, but just that surface there. Feet only. Obviously you cannot maneuver these in any way. They will be in a little tape box, so you cannot move them. You can teeter them obviously, but you can't slide them across the ground. And you still end on the same platform. Okay, there won't be any differences for any of the age groups there. Obstacle number 7, correct, my camera friend? Yes. I'll do the masters one first because it includes 2 rings. They obviously will start on the block here. They will have this ring, the red ledges here. They'll have the pink ledges here, and they'll also have the other side, the smaller red ledge on the other side of the limit they can use. They'll also have this ring here. They'll have this ledge. They'll have the 2 angled ledges, and then their dismount platform here. For all the other age groups, this ring won't be here, okay? For pro, we're also gonna take this ring out. Also for pro, I'm gonna angle this a lot more. Everything is still gonna be the same for what's in play for everybody. This angle is gonna be quite a bit more. Sorry, for pro, I lied. Pro won't be allowed to use the vertical limit on the other side because the angle will be worse. They'll have to be forced to use the pinks, okay? The other thing for all the age groups, just for safety so nobody rips aggressively, the top corner of this cliffhanger and that cliffhanger are not to be cupped. You have to use the this part of the cliffhanger just so you're not ripping up here. We're going for this angled move here, okay? This is a controlled landing. Pillar is in play if needed. Obstacle number 8, the PVC gate. You will start the obstacle on this block. This is a feet-only obstacle. Black PVC pipe, and the 2 gray pipes that are on this bar that can be moved over with your feet. All age groups, except for pro, will be allowed to step on the bar. Pro can only stand on the PVC pipes, the 3 of them. All age groups have to have the pipe pass underneath before they get to their dismount platform. Okay? The dismount platform is getting 2 hands controlled onto this bar, right here. Once you get on this bar, you cannot drop off right away. This is the start of your next obstacle, okay? So be sure you're ready to go to your next obstacle when you're on here, okay? Next obstacle, obstacle number 9. Classic ninja lane. Moves a little bit. It is low, so it's a low rig, movable ninja lane. The holds will be determined on the day. This is just an example. This will be how long the strap is. It will go from start of bar. You will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the minimum holds to get to your platform here. These will probably change through some of the age groups as well. So keep that noted. This is obviously hands only on the grips. No grazing or touching the floor here for any of the age groups. Final one is our classic devil steps here. So you can start with 2 hands on this bar. Feet can still use the platform as long as you need. For every age group, so I'm gonna go different here. For master's age group, hands and feet are allowed on the steps. Going up the red steps, you can use the 2 black bars at the top to transition to go down the blue. Hands and feet are still allowed. To get to this bar, now you do have to hit this buzzer to get the final point as well. Buzzer has to be hit with a hand. Cannot be hit with any other part of your body. This has to be a hand hit. For 13, 14, 15, 17, and amateur, it is starting on the bar, up the red, down the blue, hands only. The bars at the top are still in, and same end, only a hand hit for the bell. For the pro, we're going to ramp it up quite a bit with the vertical grips. You can still start on this bar and feet can be on the platform. These grips will be in the first 2. You have to use the grips going up the reds. You do need to get 1 grip in the very top clip before you have transitioned across to the blue steps. Now, the log at the top will be in play for the transition, that red log up there. Hands only, obviously. And when you go down the blue, it is the blue steps. You do not have to take the grips with you. From here, it is your bell hit with your hand. That is your 10 obstacles, your first course. Yeah, good luck, everybody.